You join me today on Paddock Lake at Todber Manor. Last time you saw me fish this was back in autumn, and that was only my second ever vlog. I was fishing with Paul. We're back here again. We had a really good session that time, but we didn't actually get to capture any of the A-team or the most wanted, so we've returned. It's now the first week of April and we are in the middle of a cold snap after that sunny early March spell. Hopefully the cats have slowed down a little bit, but at the same time, hopefully the carp haven't slowed down either. We've got 4 days ahead of us. We've got a lake exclusive, just the 3 of us, me, Paul and another friend. So yeah, let's get the rods out and hopefully we'll catch some. I began the session fishing 2 rods to areas I'd fished before. One to a channel by the island and one to a gravel bar only 10 wraps out. The final rod was put out using a baiting pole.
Here the new Salamino.
And it was time to sit back and relax. However, within the space of half an hour, Paul was into the first carp of the trip, which was hopefully a sign of a productive session. Just as we slipped that one back, I was into my first carp too.
Come on.
Well, what a great start. Yeah, the rod's only literally been out an hour and this one rattled off. Coming over to the Salamino and using some of our new Halo liquid. We don't have a name for this one yet, but I think we might be calling it Tex-Mex. Turning into a good session too so far, and we've literally had the rods out an hour. Yeah, absolutely gutted this one gave me a right battle, and I forgot to press the GoPro. It was doing death swirls and almost like walking on top of the water and everything. Yeah, same weight as the last one, 24.5 pound. This one coming to the pineapple estig. We're still on day 1, yeah, and 2 already. Absolutely fantastic results. Goes to show that at least it's working. As well as testing out the new Halo range, I was also using some of the new Signet terminal tackle, which had just been released. It's always a little nerve-wracking using new tackle, but I was particularly impressed with the wide gate XS hooks in a size 4 barbed, and the hook holds so far have been fantastic. New rigs were tied with fresh yellow essential fruit wafters and a good dosing of the new pineapple ester Halo. Well, testing of the new Halo range can't have gone any better. This is the 3rd one. First day still. It's on about 6 o'clock now. There's the bait, it's the Tex-Mex one. This is fish number 3 and the first common of the session, which I'm really pleased with. Proper lively still, it was quite a short battle. Yeah, as I said, when I was unhooking it. This is the first 24 hours of a session, so yeah, to have 3 already is yeah, it's a cracking result. Paddock's certainly not, you know, your typical Todber runs water, is a little bit harder, a little bit intimate, so to have 3 on the first day at this time of year is, yeah, absolutely fantastic result. The rods were cast out perfectly for the coming night with solid drops on all 3. With the elusive fossil who hadn't been out for 2 years and the broken Lynn swimming around, the anticipation was high. With the numbers we caught on our first day and still 3 days left, surely this was our time to catch one of them.
Come on. That's a 30 pounder. If I've ever seen one.
Well, this one definitely looked bigger in the water. I was pretty certain this one was a 30 pounder. I think my scales are stuck at 24 pound and there or thereabouts. This one weighed roughly 24 pound again. But yeah, a few more scales on this one. It's got three on the front, I think. Obviously I can't see from here, but the back's also nice. So as you already know, this is fish number 4. This one coming to a yellow over the yeah, the pineapple halo this time. Hopefully there will be an A-teamer or one of the most wanted along the way. There is a few that we're definitely after in here. Certainly racking up the numbers for it. So hopefully there's a 30 pounder that comes, but yeah, either way, we are very, very happy. Good morning. So what a great day's fishing yesterday was. We got about 1 o'clock, something like that, in the afternoon. So yeah, we haven't even had a full 24 hours yet. Paul had a catfish in the night as well, which is really pleasing to see. So yeah, the catfish are holding off for now. They might not do with this weather. It's now warming up after this cold spat. Yeah, so the plan for today, I've got 2 rods going. The 3rd rod hasn't had anything yet. That's the one that you saw me put out with the spoon, basically. I'm probably going to move that rod because it is normally, that's a banker rod, and with me having 4 fish on the other 2, I think it would be silly for me to not move that because they're obviously feeding. So it doesn't look like they're down that end of the lake. I've had plenty of fish on that spot before now, so I'm definitely going to move that rod just to try and get all 3 rods going, because then you can build up a, you know, a big obviously hit then, can't you? So yeah, we will see.
Well, it came out the blue. So to just filming some rig shots and sorting out the that rod I was on about before where I hadn't had a run from. Just try and keep it set up now. Come on. Come on. It's in. Happy days.
Well, they talk about cricket bat commons. How about that? Name this one probably a cricket bat mirror. Yeah, lovely long, lean one. Almost looks spawned out, doesn't it? Yeah, stunning fish. A little bit dark as well. Rattling off to the left-hand rod. This one in that channel in the bay. Really happy. So yeah, fish number 5. After slipping the fish back, it was Paul's turn to get some action.
To believe my
Paul quickly put the rod out before photographing the fish, and only 10 minutes later is away again with the nicest one of the trip so far. A real character fish and almost fully scaled. But none of the target fish were in sight as of yet. And it wasn't long after when I hooked into my 6th run of the session, which turned out to be a double take.
Oh, I don't even have my waders on. Nice scaly one. And the other rod's going. The other rod's going. Come on. Get in there. Oh, it's a catfish. Come on, the catfish. Come on. I thought it's gotta be.
Well done, fella.
Cheers, mate.
Well done. That's a nice one.
I know.
Put it in the water there.
I was playing that and this was rattling off. Go on, the catfish. Oh man, I caught like an 80-pounder on this lake. Is that one safe? Yeah.
That one down there, yeah.
Fish number 6, and what an absolute cracker. Yeah, this one, as you saw, came as part of a double take. I could have sworn that one was a carp, but it was a catfish. Yeah, absolutely lovely fish, really nice and scaly. Well, it's not every day you get to catch 48-pound catfish. Seems like the cats have woken up now. Absolute beast. I know it's not a catfishing channel, but I thought we'd just show you one. Right, good morning. So yeah, for me it was really not a good night. So in summary, I had 2 cut-offs from catfish, and then I also caught 2 catfish as well, nothing massive. But it's been an amazing result for Paul. So Paul, it's royally kicked off for him in literally the past half an hour, and he's got 4 fish, so he's got 2 in the sling and 2 in the net, so I need to basically just go and help him. So by all accounts, he's just rung me, and yeah, he's got a few nice ones, so let's go and have a look. Fish number 1, 28.
28.
At 28-pound, this was the biggest fish of the session so far. With the numbers we're catching, surely one of those 2 big girls must turn up.
What's your? 3 and a bit.
Well done, mate.
Cheers, mate.
So this is the rig that I've been using during the session down here on Paddock Lake. So starting off on the hook end, this is one of the new Signet hooks, and this is the Wide Game XS in a size 4 big point, and it is a barbed, and the hook holes on this have been absolutely fantastic. It's just a simple Ronnie rig, but I'm using this as a wafter. The actual hook length material is a semi-stiff coated braid, and the length of that you're looking around about 6 inches, and then I've got a nice big gripper lead on there, so that's a size 4, straight to a leg clip, and then just a little bit of fluorocarbon leader. Hook bait wise, I have been using a variety of different hook baits during the session. On this one, so I've got a Salamino wafter, just tipped off with an essential fruit dumbbell, and that is coated in the Tex-Mex Halo and the Pineapple Ester Halo. We don't have names for these yet. I've also caught on the pink berry halos, and also as well as that I've also caught on the cinnamon one as well. So yeah, going extremely well.
Oh, that's great. Hopefully this one's a carp. really important not to play them too hard on this lake because they do have soft mouths. It's a carp. It's a scaly one. It looks an older fish. Oh no. This is where your legs start shaking. This could be the A-teamer that we're after. Just don't rush it. Have to go round. Showers. Get in there! That helicopter. Oh no! Is that that could be? It's one of the A-team. It's one of the A-team. Is that? Oh! Get in there, Paul! Get in! I think it's the fossil.
What a fish! Absolutely over the moon. So this one, I was right, it's known as the fossil. It hasn't actually been out for 2 years. So it's incredible to think the size of this lake that it hasn't been out. Yeah, caught on the Salamino, the Tex-Mex halo, that yellow tipper that you saw me put on before. Absolutely buzzing. What a fish. I'll just quickly show you the other side as well. It's got a split fin obviously on this side, but the other side's absolutely pristine. Well, what a fish, there you go, that's the other side of it. Yeah, let's get it back. Oh, what a session, and Paul's got one as well.
So yeah, it's the morning after catching the fossil. Still can't believe I caught that fish. Kia, the head bailiff, came round yesterday. He was walking his dog just before dark, and yeah, he was telling me that. So that fish, I didn't realise actually that it was that old. I knew it was an old fish, but it's actually over 30 years old, that fish. So originally, I believe Paddock was the first lake to be built on the actual complex, and they stocked it with 11 carp, and basically the fossil is the last surviving carp of that 11. Absolutely amazing fish. Yeah, if there was any fish on the complex that I wanted to catch, it, you know, the ones that I had left, it was that one. And yeah, it's absolutely stunning, really old warrior. So yeah, buzzing to catch that. It's our last day today. We've got tonight we've got a night, but we're off first thing in the morning because we've got another week-long session, or a week-long session somewhere else, and it's a bloody long drive. I've had one literally just now, so it's about 6:30. It's just going light. So I've had one this morning, and Paul's also had one this morning. I've had a common, sort of a little dumpy common, and Paul's had mid 20 or a 20-pound mirror, I believe, as well. So yeah, unbelievable session yet again. I know I keep saying it, you know, me and Paul, when we came here, we're saying, oh, if we have, you know, 2 fish each, we'd have been really happy. But to have how many we've had is unbelievable. Paul's smashing it as always. yeah, we've had well over 20 carp now. I think it's 23, 24 carp maybe between us. So for 4 nights on Paddock Lake, I think that's a cracking result. And we achieved our target. We had a target of catching an 18er from Paddock because we hadn't done that before, and we did it. So yeah, brilliant result.
The runs continued throughout the morning, with both me and Paul landing several fish.
Get in.
With the biggest yet again
Bill, what's your
around
weight?
the 24-pound bracket.
Come on, what's your weight, Bill? Come on, hurry up.
Gosh.
Yeah, you sound there, mate. Looking beautiful. With the final night and morning bite time still to come, could we dream of another one of Paddock's gems? With our spots rocking, those bigger fish normally do come on the final night. Right, so we've just slipped that fish back. What we're going to do now, we're going to have a look at how I prepare my bait, because I do like to prepare this 24 hours before my session, and I believe it does give me a little bit of an edge. Now, you're not actually looking at a pool of blood here. This is actually the bait that I'm using. As you can see, I am soaking my boilies beforehand. So I do this 24 hours before. I start off basically just adding around about half a bucket full of water, and then I will add in my boilies afterwards, and the ones that I'm using are the 10s and the 15mm Salamino. I will filter my water just to be safe really, and then from there I'm then going to add in around about half a bottle of the Salamino liquid food, which is what's giving it this red colour here. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is not to make them any more digestible, it's not to make them any more soft, because our freezer baits and our stabilised are really soft anyway. The reason why I'm doing this is so that basically they are fully expanded and have already soaked in as much water as possible. The reason why, so on Paddock there is quite a bit of silt, quite a lot of clay, and it's quite smelly. So if I can get these not soaking in that smelly water, it literally means that you're just going to be pumping out traction all the time from the bait.
Looking back at our time, hoping that we did it right, and give me any reason to call you up late at night.
Well, what a great start to our final night. It's now 10:30 and the middle rod has rattled off with this one. Gave me a real good scrap. Yeah, still early, so yeah, we're packing up early in the morning, but we've still got plenty of time for a couple more. Paul's also had one as well. Yeah, a scraper, sort of double common. But yeah, hopefully we might have a big girl on our final night. Big Fish Thursday.
I just don't know.
To me. Got to me.
What a fight. What a fight.
Yes.
Well, what a cracking end to the session. So this is the third one this morning. Slipped one back, got one in the sling to show you as well. Yeah, and this one actually came over our new Jungle Remix boilie, and yeah, mixture of the Spice Halo and the Jungle Remix Halo as well. At £31, I believe Kia, the head bailiff's just come round to double check it's not a named fish. So I'm going to name this one Shozza, and yeah, it will be named that forevermore. So absolutely amazing session. Going to reel the rods in now. Thank you for watching. Feel free to visit our website if you want to purchase any of our boilies, hook baits, or the Halo range when that's released, and it's www.baitguru.co.uk. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you on the bank sometime.